Big G does it all.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Big G Does It All. Today, we're in the brand new podcast studio, and we're going to be talking about sending audio signal over Ethernet Cat6 cable. All right, so this technology has kind of been around for a while now, but there still is a little bit of confusion for some people, and some people just aren't sure exactly what it is. So right off the bat, I just want to say there's absolutely nothing digital about this connection. This is a straight analog connection. It's not to be confused with Dante or anything like that. This is just a straight RJ45 connection that uses the wires internally of the Cat6 cable to send the audio through. So what's unique about these is it gives you 4 different audio signals and comes down to just that RJ45 Ethernet Cat6 cable connector, which is really great for, if you need to do live sound and you need to run a snake up to the vocal mics, or you need to run to a drummer or backline or anything. This will save you from lugging around those bulky, big audio snakes, or running a bunch of different XLRs. This is a nice, clean alternative, and it works amazing. So I picked up these cable matters from Amazon, and I got to say the build quality on these are really great for the price point. It comes with the male end and the female end. I do like how they're color coded. These are probably the best build quality for the money that I've found so far. Just really nice all around. Super happy with these. So let's talk about the connection here. All you need is a Cat6 cable. If you're going to buy a Cat6 cable, you do want to get a shielded one. I get the camera to focus here. You can see that this is all metal on the end there. That metal tells you that it's shielded. If there's no metal, then it's probably not shielded. So that's how you can tell if it is or not. So you can use a basic Cat6 cable, and it just snaps in like any other Ethernet cable out there. And this is totally perfect for studio scenarios where there's low foot traffic, which is what I'm actually using it for right now. I'm happy with these connections in the studio. However, if you're going to be using these little stage breakouts for live sound, I recommend getting what they call Ethercon. So Ethercon is the right there, you can see in the center, they look like XLR connectors, but they're actually Cat6 connectors. But what's nice about these is this allows a nice shield around the cable to protect it, and also it locks right in place. So there you go. Now you have this clip lock in there, and that thing's not going anywhere. So if you're using this for live sound applications and somebody, steps on this or kicks it, nothing's going to happen to that cable, whereas the Cat6 doesn't really have that extra protection, or somebody could yank on that and it would pull out. But having this locking mechanism makes it so it's not going to pull out so easy. This Ethercon is by a company called Gear-It, and this is a super beefy, awesome cable. These things are real heavy duty. I definitely recommend these. They're really solid Ethercon cables. So the next question might be, well, how do they sound? Well, you're listening to a SM7B connected to one of the cable matters going through this cable, which is your standard Cat6A cable, and it sounds awesome. I've never had an issue with these whatsoever. They just work right out of the box. I'm running through 50 feet of cable right now. Absolutely no difference from going straight XLR into the mixer or using this. I hear no audio difference whatsoever. So these are just a really great alternative to running the big, heavier snakes or running multiple XLRs. And they're pretty inexpensive, especially with these awesome cable matters ones that are very good price for the build quality. These things can get expensive, well up over $100. These are the best bang for your buck that I've found. And, grabbing a few Ethercon cables if you're doing the live, or grabbing the Cat6 cable, which is pretty readily available if you're going to be using it in the studio. I'm going to put a link to all these items down in the description. This video is not sponsored in any way. However, those links are associate links, and I will make a tiny percentage off each sale that's going to go to future content for you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.